Okay, sing along, y'all, because, you know, this morning I was feeling old this morning. Here we go. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Sing it with me now, you come. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us get reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Woohoo! We're gonna do I Sing My Love. Okay, it's a little disco. Ooh, ooh, you got it? Okay, you gotta do it with it. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. You got it now. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. way, I like it. That's the way, I like it. Woo! I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love into the world. I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love into the world. Yeah, I got some disco babies out there.
Thank you, band. Good morning. We at the Riverside Center for Spiritual Living acknowledge that we gather on the ancestral lands of the Cahuilla, Gabrielino Tongva, Kizh, and Luiseño peoples. We commit to live in right relations, to love our neighbors, to seek justice and loving kindness, and to walk humbly on this land. We recognize our oneness so that we may decolonize our minds and set each other free of pain, of racism, violence, to live together as Great Spirit intended, in harmony with nature and with one another. So again, good morning, and welcome. I am Dr. Jeannie Kataoka. I'm one of your licensed spiritual practitioners here, and I am also your ordained animal chaplain. Where love lives here. Good. I missed the cue, but you got it. I'm honored to be your host today. As you may or may not know, Rev Jeff is on sabbatical until mid-September, so all us chickens are on our own for the time being, but that's okay. We have practitioners that have been here without ministers before. You're in good hands. So I'd like to say hello to those on Facebook. Right now we just have Mom and Dad. That's Rev Jeff's mom and dad, Karen and Keith Masagatani. So good morning, Karen and Keith. I want to remind everyone in the sanctuary to please put your phones on silent so that our time together is uninterrupted. Today is the first Sunday of the month, so if you were born in the month of July, would you please stand? Nobody, okay. Gets you off the hook, Jubes. No, you don't have to sing that song. Anybody married in the month of July? Wow, of course, this is Southern California. It's too hot to do anything, right? Although I was in San Diego yesterday and it was like in the mid to high 70s. Yeah, so that was pretty wonderful. Okay, so now let's get everyone up and moving, and now we get some more music.
Yes. Here we go. I know you guys know this one. We Thank you for singing with us.
Good morning. I'm Allison Berry, one of your licensed spiritual practitioners here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. I will be available for after service for a brief moment of prayer in the prayer room located in the lobby. Please don't leave here this morning with anything on your heart. We love to pray with you, be it a celebration and triumph or a challenge you may be facing. All of that is welcome, and we absolutely know that prayer works. So please allow this music to take you into the silence, followed by this morning's invocation. So let's join together in consciousness, feeling and sensing at a deep and profound level our oneness. Indeed, remembering who I am. Knowing that that great I am is indeed the divine presence that is everywhere present, ever available, the source of all life. It is the love intelligence, the universal intelligence that expresses and animates every person, every place, and everything. And the nature of the divine is unconditional love. It is that perfect peace that surpasses understanding. It is grace and joy, unspeakable joy, wholeness, replete in and of itself. It is grace and beauty, order, that same order and harmony that orders the universe, the spheres, right down to the in-between spaces and places of all of life. It is life expressing. And because there is only one, I know absolutely that I'm inseparably one with the one. And that's the same truth that I know for and about each and every person within the sound of my voice. We are God expressing. We are points of light, of God awareness and God consciousness. And indeed, just keenly aware of our true divine inheritance. So as we come together this morning, I know absolutely that everything is in perfect and right and divine order, that we are here whether physically in this sanctuary or listening wherever you are. We're here by divine appointment, open and receptive to allowing the whisperings of spirit that move through music and prayer and the words spoken, all of that to pour forth the blessing. And I'm knowing absolutely that deep healing takes place, transformation takes place for each and every one of us. For our openness and receptivity, allow it to be so. And I just let this be, and together we say, and so it is.
You can be amazing, you can turn a phrase into a weapon or a drug. You can be the outcast or be the backlash, somebody's lack of love. Or you can start speaking up. Nothing's gonna hurt you the way the words do when they settle neath your skin. Keep it on the inside and no sunlight, sometimes climbs a shadow wind. But I wonder if it happened, if you say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave, what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave, just wanna see you, I just wanna see you, just wanna see you, I just wanna see you be brave, I wanna see you, I just wanna see you, just wanna see you, I wanna see you be brave. Everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy, falling for the appearance, done by the disappearing, down to the mighty. Don't run, just holding your tongue. Maybe there's a way out of the cage that you're living in. Maybe one of these days you can let the light in the shadows be. How big your brave is, say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave, what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave, and in your history of silence won't do you any good. Did you think it would? Let your words be anything but empty. Why don't you tell them the truth? Say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave, what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave, I just wanna see you, I just wanna see you, I just wanna see you, I wanna see you be brave, just wanna see you, I just wanna see you, I just wanna see you, I wanna see you be, I wanna see you, just wanna see you, just wanna see you, just wanna see you be brave. Thank you.
Thank you to our Riverside Thrive band. That's Jubel, Jeff, Austin, and Dennis this morning. Thank you. So now let's come together in consciousness once again for a moment to say our focus statement together. We embolden people to live their highest potential through the transformative power of love. Thank you so much. Now, some of you may be thinking we were going to have Reverend Veronica this morning. She's off doing whatever she's doing, and we are blessed this morning instead with practitioner and ministerial intern Marcus Gilliland. I know you've met him before, but just to remind you, I will go over his bio again. He's originally from Colorado, but he fulfilled a lifelong dream of moving to California in 2012. Shortly thereafter, he was introduced to the Science of Mind philosophy and fell in love with Centers for Spiritual Living. After a transformative moment during a Sunday morning gathering, Marcus made the decision to return to school and to pursue becoming a practitioner. In 2020, he graduated summa cum laude from Grand Canyon University with a degree in psychology and completed his practitioner studies. He is currently set to complete his Master's in Consciousness Studies and certification in Ministerial Education from the Holmes Institute by the end of next year. Time away from studies is spent with his fiancée Brett and their dog Toby. Marcus is also a musician, an orchid enthusiast, and amateur gardener. This is the first speaking engagement, well, the second, but first place outside of his home membership community, Vision, a Center for Spiritual Living in San Diego. So please, once again, give Marcus a warm Riverside welcome.
Oh, hold on. I don't want to get into your lunchtime. Good morning, Riverside. It's wonderful to be back, and I'm glad that I was available to be here this morning as we lead up to the 4th of July holidays. So good to see so many of you here today. So we are, after this talk, a third of the way through the 15 commitments of conscious leadership. So we've talked about responsibility. We've talked about learning through curiosity, feeling all of the feelings, and speaking candidly. And all of those elements support elimination of gossip, which is what we're going to talk about today. So we're to clear the air. Eliminating gossip is chapter 5. I'm going to take a pretty linear exploration of the chapter for anyone that's following along online. But responsibility. When we're taking responsibility for our lives, when we have taken the leap to learn through curiosity, to find a way to express ourselves in honesty, because we've taken the time to figure out what's going on around us, or at least be curious about it, when we have become comfortable with feeling what we are feeling, and knowing that that's okay, that our feelings are okay, and then we've taken that further leap to be able to speak candidly, well, that informs us when we get to this place where gossip might be happening, whether from us or to us. I was thinking of gossip. We are above and below the line here. It's one of the themes of the book. I was thinking of gossiping as kind of like the limbo stick, because we're just like right underneath the line. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack go under the nimble stick, or the limbo stick. But it's not quite above the line, but it feels like it because we're talking and we're engaged, but it's not above the line. So when we're above the line, when we're committed to being above the line and behaving in authenticity, we commit to ending gossip, to talking directly to people with whom we have a concern, and encouraging others to talk to people directly with whom they have a concern. Sounds simple, but not always easy. When we're below the line, essentially I'm saying I commit to saying things about people that I would or will not say to them. I commit to talking about people in ways I wouldn't if they were in the room. And I commit to listening to others when they gossip. That's below the line. I don't know if anyone's familiar with the Gaither band. Anyone? Gaithers? That's from the 80s. Anyway, conservative evangelical Christian band, but a lot of good stuff can come out of that stuff. And when I was a young kid, there was a record, and it had this song called The Rumor Mill on there. I'm just going to read it for you because I think it applies really well to gossip. This is by John Moore, and it was recorded by the Gaither Vocal Band. Well, let me tell you a story about a local enterprise. There's one in every town, no matter what its size. It doesn't turn a profit or bring any revenue. It's good for one thing, and that's the damage it'll do. It's called the rumor mill. If it can be twisted, you can be sure that it will, because there is nothing sacred at the rumor mill. The people that work there are all volunteers. Their only qualification is a mouth and two big ears. If the story's not clear enough, that's okay. They just doctor it up and send it on its way. It doesn't matter who's involved or who it's going to hurt, as long as folks are listening, they'll keep shoveling dirt at the rumor mill. If it can be twisted, you can be sure that it will, because there ain't nothing sacred at the rumor mill. Factoring lies, the truth is disguised, where reputations are crushed, where nothing is untouched. If it can be twisted, you can be sure that it will, because there ain't nothing sacred at the rumor mill. Now listen, my children, to this warning I make. We got a lot to lose. There's a lot at stake. The good book plainly says you're going to reap what you sow, and you'll be shown mercy for the mercy you show. So shut your mouth and ask your friends to kindly do the same, for you'll wind up as a victim with no one else to blame at the rumor mill. If it can be twisted, you can be sure that it will, because there ain't nothing sacred at the rumor mill. Right? So, right? That's a good song. So what is gossip? What is gossip, and why do people do it? Our authors tell us any statement about another made by someone with negative intent, and any statement about another that the speaker would be unwilling to share in exactly the same way if that person were in the room, is gossip. So why do we do it? Why do we do it? I've been a product of it. I know that I've participated in it. What is it? We have quite a long list from the authors. We can do it to make others wrong. If I'm able to prove that they are wrong, I feel more secure. No. You don't have it right. This is actually how it is. We do it to gain validation. This is what I think, and by talking about it in a way that eliminates the other from sharing their point of view, my perception immediately becomes valid. Right? If they're not there to defend themselves, well, then that's just the truth for the moment, isn't it? We might do it to control others or to control the situation. Insecurity breeds a need to control perceptions and outcomes. And gossiping creates a fragile framework with the illusion that I am controlling the narrative, and I am controlling how others think and feel about the person, the place, the thing, the event. Oh, no, I've got the answer. No, listen to me. Hold on. We might do it to get attention. Some people, because of false belief or attachment to a variety of stories, are uncomfortable with peace and calm and flow. Some people just can't handle a quiet space, can't handle it being okay. And gossip feeds a need to be noticed and to create drama. Also, some people need a cause. And if there isn't a cause to get behind, if there isn't something to rally behind, well, then they gossip to create the event, to get that attention. On the other side of that coin, people might do it to divert attention. A lot of that going on right now. Insecurity or vulnerability can be a fearful place for some. And gossip is a way to divert attention from personal space. You might hear whataboutism, right? There's a lot of whataboutism going on right now in the news. Oh, yeah? Well, what I heard was, or didn't you know, or everybody is saying that so-and-so did X, Y, and Z. Why aren't you talking about them? Look over there. Some people gossip to avoid conflict. Even though direct communication would be beneficial, for whatever reason, I am uncomfortable talking directly to the other person because it might bring up uneasiness, or I would have to be open to shifting, changing, cooperating, co-creating with this person. And creating boundaries takes practice. It takes practice, engaging with other people, finding those limits to where what you did made me uncomfortable. Instead of talking about it behind your back, I'm going to create this boundary here. I'm going to do that right now. That's a difficult thing. It takes practice. We might gossip to avoid feeling or expressing authentic emotions. I know that Centers for Spiritual Living, and certainly the authors of this book, any practitioner that you sit down with, is going to encourage you, me, to feel the feelings. Feel what's going on. Because those feelings lead us then to our underlying beliefs. And when we can get to those underlying beliefs, if they're false or if they're not supportive, well, then we can dive into that opportunity to change our thinking, to change the way that we're thinking, to find that new thought, the way that leads us to cooperation and community. Now, this is not always supported by organizations outside of places like Centers for Spiritual Living because feelings are messy. Feelings can be messy. Feelings can just like somebody dump paint all over the floor, and now what do? Well, then we work together to clean it up. Some people may have been wounded by past attempts to be open, to attempt conscious communication, and have found going back to gossip is just an easier way to relieve that emotional pressure. And finally in the list, people might gossip to create pseudo-alliances. Reality, TV, anyone? Alliances. I'm making an alliance. Come over here. Let's talk over here so we can make an alliance. Out of plain sight of everyone else. What a wicked web we weave when first we practice to deceive. That was one that my mom always said to me. And really, how solid are those alliances if we're forming them in the shadows, if we're forming them behind doors, if we're not being direct with everyone around us? So much energy wasted in all of this, especially in organizations where that gossip could be directed towards productive, constructive use of everyone else's time and constructive use of the law. The law doesn't care. You want gossip? Nobody's gossiping about God. No, God has no secrets. God says, okay, here you go. Here's more ways to affirm that in your life. Here's more opportunities for you to experience gossip. If that's what you want, here it is. So, living in a way where gossip is tolerated takes energy away from accomplishing constructive results. We ask ourselves, is there any negative intent? If so, I'm going to stop. That's gossip. Would I be willing to say this in front of this person right here, right now, the way that I'm talking about it with this other person? Maybe I'd better zip it for a moment and let it go. If I stepped back, if I was the observer somehow of the movie of my life, and I'm observing this scene, am I snidely with, being the villain? Or am I somehow in the robe of victimhood? Or am I gossiping because I'm the hero and I know what's going on and I can save everyone? Stand back, right? All of it is drama. So we clear the air. Clear the air. When I saw the talk title, it made me think of Wicked. When Elphaba and Glinda are talking and let me clear the air, I beg forgiveness for all the things you blame me for, right? They're actually having the conversation. So, in that light, when we begin to clear the air, we reveal to those to whom we have been gossiping. Ooh. We tell people what we've been doing. Yikes. Jill, I have been talking about Jack in a way that is not kind, and I'm taking responsibility for that right now. I'm going to speak to Jack directly about my concerns. Like water right off the back. Gives me chills just to think about being that direct. Or we can reveal to the person about whom we have been gossiping. Jack, I've been talking about you behind your back, and I don't want to be that kind of person. I'd like to clear the air. Is now a suitable time? Is there a time we can talk? And we reveal to those with whom we have been gossiping that gossip is going on. Richard, I'm telling you right now that I've been gossiping with you about Jack. And I think it's best that we both talk to him directly on our own about our thoughts, that I'm not going to participate in any further conversations about him without giving him the benefit of responding. I'd like to see you be brave, right? Like the choir sang, like our band sang this morning. So what we're doing when we are being upfront and brave and talking to the people is we are working to dismantle story and move toward fact. These are just the facts. This is what happened. I was thinking about upcoming barbecues and light scenarios that I could think of. And so perhaps Jack brought lemon bars to this most recent barbecue, and I brought lemon bars to the last barbecue. And so I'm thinking that Jack didn't like my lemon bars, and he's thinking he's going to show me up. So I'm talking to everybody else about how cool and smooth Jack thinks he is by bringing lemon bars, but everybody liked my lemon bars, right? How dare he? So silly, some of these things that we gossip about. And by the way, no Jacks were harmed in the writing of this talk. I don't have any friends named Jack. So, when I come to that realization, I like Jack. Jack's a good guy. I want to hang out with him more. I want to see him at other parties, and I don't want to be uncomfortable when I see him. So, I say to Jack, I like you, buddy, and I want to keep having a good time with you. But I have to be truthful with you. I've not been a good friend to you behind your back, and I'd like to talk to you about it. When is a good time? And when we meet, here's what I've been doing, and I'm going to tell you up front. You brought those lemon bars, and it really ticked me off. And I don't know why, but I started talking about you behind your back to everybody about your darn lemon bars, and it's just become this thing, and I don't want it to be a thing anymore because I love you, buddy. I want to be able to be comfortable around you. For whatever reason, I'm feeling insecure or I'm feeling wounded. So my part in this is to acknowledge this with you, to say this is what's going on, and I specifically want us to remain good friends, and I want to be clear with you that I'm not going to talk about you behind your back anymore. If I had that, that practice is what it takes to get to that point of being able to say that in the moment, to be brave and to stand up and to reflect that to another person. And once you do that with that other person, they get to respond however they want. Right? They can turn around and walk away. They can say, I can't believe that you would do something like this. And when we're in consciousness, we can say, well, okay, wow. What I'm hearing you say is what I did made you uncomfortable, and that it made you so uncomfortable that you felt the need to talk about me behind my back. Is that right? Is that accurate? Is that what you did? And if the person says yes, all right. Is there anything more? Is there anything else going on with us that we need to talk about right now so that we can feel clear about all of this? Yes. Okay, well, what is it? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Or no? Okay, great. Great. Is everything clear? Have you got it all off your chest? Can we move forward? Has the air been cleared between us? Simple, but not always easy on both sides. Our founder, Ernest Holmes, says in the textbook, we seek a practical use of truth. The Spirit is the starting point of everything. There is a presence in the universe which we call God, intelligence, law, which by the very act of its word creates an objective form which is like its word. The word becomes flesh. We are some part of this creative order and cannot change our nature, which means to me we cannot be outside of God. There's nothing outside of God, nothing outside of the presence. Our nature is one with it. Ernest Holmes goes on, and we have to accept the truth, and we should make use of it. We had better use it constructively rather than destructively, and in happiness rather than misery. Right? Gossip is the destructive use of the law. And whatever it is, however low we can go in dismantling life, it all returns to the one source of all things and comes back to us in a way where we have the opportunity to say, here we are again. How can I do this more constructively this time? So as conscious leaders, we commit to eliminating gossip as a communication practice, freeing our minds from drama and false thinking. We evaluate areas where gossip has been employed and seek ways to clear the air, allowing a free flow of energy and a constructive use of the law. And we love one another in our vulnerable states of clearing the air so that progress becomes the better option. So please join me in prayer. Knowing that there is there's one presence, there is one life, it is the only thing that is, that it surrounds and fills all eternity, all creation, that it is never uncomfortable, it is never disturbed, it is always this perfect peace that goes beyond all understanding. While at the same time we know that this power and presence is right here where we are, filling us, creating with us, living in us, expressing through us, supporting us in all that we do. So I know that all the power there is, all of the presence there is, all of the life and love and joy that there is right here in us right now, co-creating that environment that supports who we are and it supports other people and loves us as we delight in exploring ways to be brave as we discuss truth and honesty with each other, knowing that we are safe in that one life, in that one love. I give great thanks for this truth that there is only one power and one love, and it's closer to us than our beating hearts, closer to us than our very breath. It is all that we are. And in that assurance, I know that I can be brave as I move through this world. And so I do release this into that infinite law of mine that understands everything in me, everything that I've spoken, everything that I've felt, everything that is moving through me at this time, and brings back to me good upon good over and over, knowing that my cup flows over in abundance in ways that I can't even yet imagine. So I do give thanks for this good. I do release this into that law. I let it go. I let it be. And so it is. Amen.
Lay it down, set it free, let my heart rest and let it be. Lay it
Thank you, band. That was powerful. And can we have a round of applause for Marcus? That was just such a lovely talk, just down to earth, practical information. So I'd like to invite our beloveds in service to come forward. Collecting this morning on behalf of the congregation are the Connollys, both of them, Helen and Frank. And accepting on behalf of the congregation is our beloved practitioner emeritus, Allison Berry. Your conscious contributions to this center allow us to continue all of our wonderful work. One of the easiest ways to give is via text to give. Just send a text to 951-419-5858 with the amount you wish to contribute. You can also go to our website, riversidecsl.org, and click on the link in the upper right-hand corner under the tab Contribute. For those in the sanctuary, you can do it the old G way. Place your contributions in the baskets as they come around. We are so grateful for your ongoing generosity. So please place what you're giving over your heart as we say this affirmation together. I give and receive freely and generously with an open heart and an open mind. The universe responds to me in kind. I know that my beloved community is richly blessed, and so it is.
Grateful for the love that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the love. Oh, yeah. And I'm grateful for the love that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the love, for the love. And I'm grateful for the love bounty that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the bounty. Well, I'm grateful for the bounty that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the bounty, for the bounty. Well, I'm grateful for the blessing that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the blessing, yeah. Well, I'm grateful for the blessing that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the blessing, for the blessing. And I'm grateful for the love that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the love, for the love. Oh, I'm grateful for the love that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the love, for the love.
And now, of course, to announcements. We only have a few. So the first one is Backpack Drive. These are for the kiddos at Sylvia's Serenity House. All the things that they would need for back to school. I don't know if there's a list maybe somewhere. Anyway, we're collecting starting next week. Chair yoga is today with that yoga dude, James Woods. We're all caught up. Okay, good. And then visioning for our new home will be next Sunday. We are offering it twice a month, once here on campus and once via Zoom. So check out the information on the website if you would like to attend one or all of them. You're welcome to come to any and all of them. You don't just vision once, it's a continuing thing. So let's stand for our affirmation and the benediction. The affirmation, I'll say it once and then you can repeat it after me. I speak directly with people with whom I have an issue or concern. I speak directly with people with whom I have an issue or a concern. So please repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it. I share it. I receive it. And I move love forward because Love lives here. Happy Sunday.
Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It's this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it, share it, receive it. And I move it forward because love lives here. Love lives here.
All right, sing with us. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. It's this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it, I share it, receive it, and I move it forward because love lives here. Yeah, love lives here. Oh, love lives here. Have a great Sunday, you guys. Happy 4th of July. Go have some snackies. 1, 2, 3, and. When the world gets you down and you're feeling lonely and you can't find your truth or find your center, there are many here who gather together. Whoa, whoa, unconditionally, we love each other, and the scars that we see just make us stronger. We breathe it in together. We'll hold you up with grace. We know that love lives here in you and me. Love lives here. The soul breaks free. So excited to be united with you. Where love lives.
Love lives here.
Love
Love lives here.
When life gets you down, you can't see the future. When it all seems too much for you to handle, there are many here who gather together. Oh, oh.
Unconditionally,
We play together, and the hurt that you see will be set free. We breathe in together. We'll hold you up with grace. You know that love
lives here.
in you and me. Love lives here. My soul breaks free. So excited to be united with you. Where love lives.
Love lives here.
Where love lives.
Love lives here. Love lives
Shoot.